It looks like a cow. It's coming into the spring bank holiday, well, the first May bank holiday this weekend, this Friday today. And I have quite a lot of free time. I'm in a period of life where my friends are like not in the country and my boyfriend's working a lot on the weekends. Like he's away Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And I was gonna do a solo camping trip, but I feel a bit too anxious too, I think. But yeah, I have a lot of free time this weekend. I have a couple plans, but I'm not sure what I'll get up to. I just made a cake for someone finishing a job. And I've got some work to do today, some yoga classes to plan for next week and some editing to do. But I hope I don't get stuck in this stagnancy that I get when I can't make a decision about what to do. I should be okay. A little springtime bank holiday bloggy, a little digital diary for it. I'm not sure what I'm going to end up doing. Reading, chilling, getting outside. But we'll see. I do have a cooking class tonight, which will be fun. I think today I am seeing Kieran, so I think we're going to do some co-working, maybe go sauna. We have a cooking class this evening, like an Egyptian cooking class, which would be so fun. And then tomorrow I have a run. That's my only plan. A training run. Sunday evening I'm going to my dad's for dinner. Monday I might see friends. I don't know whether I'll camp or not. We shall see. Probably not. I might do some day trips. But yeah, who knows? I get stuck in decision paralysis, and I'm going to try really hard this weekend to not let myself get stuck, because plans have changed in my brain in the sense that I don't want to go away camping by myself in a van. The weather's going to be really bad. I think that's putting me off, even though I like the rain. I don't know. See, I'm talking myself out of it, so I need to make myself do things that I enjoy, like push myself out the door, so I don't get stuck in indecision and get in a slump, essentially. But all the while being kind to myself.
We've got a
Why is your head wet? I'm just getting ready to go on my last long run of this training block, and I'm thinking, well, this should be my race day outfit depending on the weather next weekend. But I've got my shorts with the pockets for the gels, my bug top. I'm thinking star clips, and I've got my compression socks. I'm excited. I hope my knee plays ball today. And I've also got my Spy headphones on. My knee has been playing up, which happened in the last race. But we'll see. I'm gonna do like 10 or 12k today. Chill, easy run. And I've got 1 or 2 runs next week, but nothing above a 5k. And then it's race day. Now, they look a little funky, but it's because my protein powder is green. So I call them my witch muffins. But they're like breakfast muffins, more got a bunch of seeds and shit in them. Yum! I'm kind of on like a cooking, baking thing. I'm gonna do date slices. And then I'm gonna go to the National Trust property near me, I think. So the date, whoop.
Do you say what everyone to practice? It feels like I'm really far back. So near, yes, so far.
Ashtanga practice, okay?
I thought I would do a little bit of a book chat because I have acquired a big number of books, a big number of pages recently. But yeah, I'll start with the one I'm reading. I bought this collectively, but I've kept it all in the same bag because I wanted to film like a little book chat bit. But yeah, currently I'm reading Sense and Sensibility, a Jane Austen, which I always think Jane Austen's best to read in the spring. And I've found myself actually really getting to grips with the language now, because recently I've tried to challenge myself to read more classics because I find the language hard, and I just want to expand my kind of vocabulary and my ability to read harder things rather than droll, I suppose. Like I read Crime and Punishment earlier this year, which was such a hard read, but I loved it. But anyway, I'm like a third of the way through, and I just like a Jane Austen novel. I read Emma last year. Anyway, on with the book haul. I got Frederick Backman, my friends. I have A Man Called Ove. I've not read that yet, but I have read Beartown, and I was like hooked by it. I love Backman's writing so much. But I'm excited to pick this one up closer to summer, maybe. I always find that as I get closer to summer and spring, I'm drawn towards more literary fiction, but this year I'm not. Like last night I really wanted to buy another fantasy novel on my Kindle, even though I have a big TBR physical that I have unread, which I think I might set up later and have it all kind of out so that I will pick them up. Another literary, well, this is translated fiction. It Lasts Forever, Then It's Over, by Anne de Marken. This was recommended by, I think her name's Leah Crompton, maybe, on YouTube. One of her all-time favourite books. It's about a girl that's died and she's kind of searching for something in the afterlife, but she doesn't know what she's searching for, and we're searching alongside with her. But yeah, I also love the look of the Fitzcarraldo edition books. I've got a couple at home. And then for summer, I bought East of Eden. I'm waiting to read this because it feels like it's going to be like a really, you know, when you want like a sticky, hot summer book, I feel like East of Eden will be like that. I did try to read it when I was like 18 and I never got into it, but my reading taste has changed a lot since then. And I am much more of a reader. That's not true. I'm much more of like a contemporary novel reader than I was back when I was 18. And also I was still reading like YA then. Not that I don't read YA now, but anyway. East of Eden. And then these two like doorstop books. And I think because predominantly I've been reading on my Kindle. I also love the Waterstones paper bags. Because I predominantly read on my Kindle, especially like fantasy novels, I never can picture the actual size of the book. But this is, how many pages? 700. I got The Will of the Many by James Islington. I waited for the second one to come out before I bought the first one. But yeah, I love like a academy setting for a fantasy novel. One of my favorites, I'm pretty sure this is an academy setting. I'm kind of going into this a little bit blind. But yeah, I'm excited to sink my teeth into this. I was talking about, oh yeah, I love an academy setting for a novel. Like The Name of the Wind is my all-time favorite book by Patrick Roth, and just like the university setting in like a magic realm, I could eat that up. And then I got Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. I don't love this cover. I love the spine. I think that's gorgeous. But I prefer like the all black cover. But since it's come out as a movie, I'm pretty sure they changed the cover. This is huge and the writing's really small. But it's got a note from V. Schwab and R.F. Kuang, which are two amazing authors. So I thought I'd pick this one up. This one feels like I might wait till September time to read it. I've got lots to read anyway. I've just finished a 6-part fantasy series on my Kindle. I say 6-part, it says book 5 on there, but so a 5-book fantasy series, the Lady of Darkness series by Melissa K. Rowich. I'm not sure how you say her surname. This felt very nostalgic in the sense of it read like Throne of Glass, and I'm not sure how good this novel is, this series even. I rated the last one 3 stars, but I think it's because I got a bit bored towards the end of it and looking for something else. I was thinking about reading literary fiction or just contemporary, and I moved on to Sense and Sensibility, but I'm still craving a fantasy read, so I might have to dual read like a fantasy novel on here. But I'm not sure what yet, because I don't actually have like, I don't mean like a novel like this, I mean like more of a crappy easy read one at the same time. But yeah, this is very similar to Throne of Glass, especially in the first book. It's like an assassin main character, a fae prince, that kind of vibe, but I really enjoyed it, and I read all 5 books within April, and they're big books. I think they're like 600 pages, between like 400 and 700 pages each. I'd recommend them, not if you've read Throne of Glass recently. I've not read Throne of Glass for like 6 years, the Sarah J Maas series, so yeah, I did enjoy it. It was a good fun time, basically, and that's what I was looking for. But yeah, that's my recent book haul. A lot of pages to get through. And I've just created this cozy corner I'm in the process of creating this cozy corner in my bedroom to have a space to read when the TV's on downstairs, because I can't do them simultaneously. But yeah, I'm excited to get through this. I'm excited for the spring summer reads. Now we're coming into May. I just love the shift. I'm a mood reader, I'm a season reader. It does mean, annoyingly, I have to save books until September sometimes, because autumn reading is the best reading. But yeah, I'll probably do updates on my cozy corner at some point. I'm kind of at a pause because I'm waiting to go to look around charity shops to find a bookshelf for it and like a table, but currently I have my armchair, but I'll update later.